Welcome to Patuxent Nursery. My name is Joey and I'm joining you here today from the repotting table. I'm here to show you how easy it is to grow your own food from seed. It's very simple, it's lots of fun, and it's rewarding. So let's discuss all the things you're going to need to start your new seed growing project. First, you're going to want to get seed starting trays. We offer these in a range of sizes. These are the refills. We also offer a full greenhouse that is 72 cells, the lid as well as the tray for underneath for catching water. And then we also offer a germination station, which is the same as the greenhouse, except it includes the heating mat too, if you need that. Some homes are a bit cold, so you may need to use a heating mat to keep the seeds at 65 or so to germinate. We also carry the seeding heat mat by itself. I like them because they take the guesswork out of giving your seeds a comfortable environment to grow in. You're going to want a comfortable pair of gloves, a trowel for mixing your soil, a pen, and of course your seed. You're also going to need an organic seed starter. We prefer organic because organic soils do not contain fertilizer. Fertilizer can burn your new seedlings as they grow, and a watering can. We like to pre-moisten the soil. As you can see, it's dry in the bucket. We like to pre-moisten the soil because that way, once you plant your seedlings, you don't have to worry about watering the soil. And doing it this way will help prevent you from washing your seeds out of the soil. And I'm just stirring the soil until it gets to a decent consistency. And it's stiff when I press it. It's not quite where I need it. I'm going to add a little bit more water to this. And that's what I need. That's the consistency. Let me just grab an empty tray and I will show you how to plant. So I'm just going to tamp the soil down in lightly. I'm not going to press it too harshly or too hard into each little cell. I want to make sure that water flows through it. I don't want this soil to be compacted enough to where it doesn't absorb water. I'm just going to do my best to make sure that each cell is kept separate with its contents. I'm going to fill them gently to the top. And I'm going to use my pen to dig into the center of each pot. Gently, I'm not going to push all the way to the bottom. I want to give this seeds room to grow. So today I'm going to show you how to plant broccoli and tomatoes. Both are very easy to grow. And as you can see, seeds come in many different sizes. Tomatoes are no exception. These guys are very small, very thin. I'm going to put 3 seeds into each hole. We choose 3 to make sure that we have plants to choose when it comes to thinning. The process of thinning is removing the 2 weakest plants from each container to give the strongest a chance to survive. Broccoli seeds look like tiny little pebbles. And again, I'm going to put 3 seeds into each container. I typically will go about a 1/4 inch for each seed into each cell. That way they have plenty of room to grow their roots to get established. If you go down further, it could actually be detrimental to the soil, to the seed, and cause rot. If you go shallower, they can be leggy because they would get too much light. You don't need to provide them light until they germinate. We have a lot of lighting solutions here at the nursery, ranging from fluorescent to incandescent lights. I much prefer the lights that are adjustable, so you can just sit your full tray underneath and adjust the height of the light as your seedlings grow. You should keep your light between 6 and 12 inches away from your seedlings as they grow, and elevating it as they gain height. And then to show you what you can expect, our team actually grew seeds for us ahead of time. So if you can see the finished product, a good point of advice is these awesome little tags that take the guesswork out of it for you. I like them, they're easy, and they're labeled every step of the way. I will typically plant seed and I'll pop the tags in so I don't have to worry about them later. We're grateful to our team for providing this lovely example of what your seeds are going to look like roughly 2 weeks after you plant them. It happens very fast. So what we have here is cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, sage, Genovese basil, kale, big boy tomatoes, and purple basil. So I want to demonstrate what I mean when we say thinning out. So when we plant more than one seed in a container, this is why. We can clearly see that some of these tomatoes are stronger than others. And thinning out is literally removing the smaller one and discarding, or planting it into a new pot to strengthen it by itself. And that's it, that's the process. It allows that new singular plant in the pot to grow its best life. We like to keep track of things, like everyone nowadays. We do carry gardener's notebooks. It's pretty much a journal. And I'll show you a few pages here. What you're going to be planting, what you plan on planting, even gridded. Where you can draw out your own design. Seeds and their start dates. Once you're ready to transplant into your garden, don't forget the Espoma garden tome. It's an excellent, well-balanced food for all of your food that you've grown from seed this season. Once again, thank you for joining us here at the potting table, and we look forward to seeing you here soon.